combo, you'll just get a nice string of up airs until they're at like mid%, which is obviously really strong as Donkey Kong. And the edge guarding is good for DK as well. He has like a back throw that can just send them off stage, and then they land, and you can do rising back air or something. But the problem is, she can just sort of spam moves like you, because your shield is so bad.
Just then again, maybe. Oh, he catches him. He catches him with a strong reverse. Is it gonna kill? That is.
That is a really good start for Kins0. Just
very good up B by Kins0. He really knows the spacing of the. So that up B out of shield or just raw when it's grounded behind Donkey Kong, like his armpit, that is both invincible, I think, and has a very strong knockback.
Yeah, it's invincible from like frame 3 or 4, and it's a good way of setting up into an edge guard like he basically did. He did an anti-air read with it and then just killed Max straight away.
With 3 up. I feel like this is the kind of DK that you run into when you're a poor ranked player. You know, you just started Melee, just played for 2 weeks, played Fox, and you run into this DK and you just get humiliated. Because this is a pretty decent DK. He's definitely... From the way he juggles and also how he spaces and his obese, he definitely knows his character. Unfortunately, Shaika's getting away from Max and he can't use his needles.
I'm actually a little surprised, given how good his opening up B was, that he hasn't used it on this rinse repeat edge guard on side plats against Sheik, because you can hit through the Yoshi Story platforms with up B as Donkey Kong, and that will kill. So
maybe that's a bit too technical or a bit too specialist for Kins0. But
I don't know.
This is looking rough for Max already.
F tilt fair, not bad, and he doesn't get the edge guard, but he gets a fair there on the desperate shield grab. As DK, you have no options in the corner really to contest Sheik's moves. You can maybe try an anti-air with an up air or something. But...
Or he gets lucky that the DK punch wasn't charged. He only took 12% instead of 30 when it's fully charged.
Nice nair out the shield. CC doesn't quite get the fair from the dash attack.
Kins0 really telling Max you have, even if it's my DK, you have to be just clean with your punishes. Max just, alright, this is nice. He needs to get those conversions.
Okay, chain grab or okay, well, he just goes for the up tilt, doesn't get a huge punish. Oh, he sniped his jump. F tilt goes the wrong way. Oh, but Kins0.
Alright, I think given how poorly the start went, I think Max could recovered that pretty well. Got out of it without burning his hands too much.
Yeah, I think it wasn't an ideal start to begin with because, on paper, the matchups which you want to have against the DK to start off from Max's pool of characters, you definitely want the Zelda because the matchup is easy and extremely boring. And as Zelda, you kind of just can do whatever, and DK has to sort of play a very specific platform camping style to deal with it. But since it didn't happen, Kins0 kind of unfortunate almost to not do slightly better there, given how well
it started really well. Was. Yeah, it kind of fell off. At first those bees out of shield, they surprised I think both of us. At least it surprised me. It was really clean. But then he kind of, I guess, stopped doing them as well. But now, alright, here it is. 7 points Falco of the second seeded player. How much is this Falco worth?
Yeah. To be fair, Max's Sheik, pretty good. He is one of the best reaction tech chasers in the UK, and he's not doing it so far. So just another classic commentator's curse every time. I should just never compliment players, I think. Ooh, nice take laser jab.
Alright.
Dash attack.
Of course, we are going to run into the fact that Max has played against a lot more Falcos than he's played against DKs.
Yeah. He did a really cool Sammy there, but didn't get a conversion off it, and now he's off stage. Should be an easy edge guard.
Right. Nice arms attack.
Yeah, but it's fine because he's now off stage again. But he doesn't.
That was tricky. Did he just landed? He went nowhere. He landed on stage and went nowhere with the up B. Right, that's out. But as you, I don't think he should have used his jump there. I think the up air wasn't gonna hit. Right, Kins0 runs off.
Kind of a scary side B, but he doesn't get punished.
Disrespects him with the chain. Very cool.
Yeah, definitely not a flub, of course.
That angle, can we check his controller? That was illegal. That was the shallowest edge sweet spot angle ever.
Yeah, you got schooled there. Kins0 on his box can do whatever angle he wants.
Kins0 can do whatever he wants. Yeah, he's the right to do that. So invest in yourself. Today.
Yeah, invest in a box, and you can add a button with electrocutes your opponent through their controller. It's a real advantage in the match. I highly recommend it.
You too can use these semi-legal angles that we have to allow.
I'm actually like, I'm totally fine with positives, but whatever. Anyway, moving on. He's doing fine. He's like,
Max is actually doing. I'd say he's doing like.
Well, it was a 2-star
He did better. Yeah, he did better against his Falco than I thought, and he did worse against his DK than I thought. But now, what does he have left? What does Max have? He has a Samus and then Zelda, and then this isn't top 8 yet, is it? No. This is 4.
Both of these characters are awful against Falco, so I have no idea what he'll go with.
Samus, Falco is notoriously one of Samus's worst top tier matchups, and Zelda it's Zelda, unless we can see like a repeat of Kiwi versus GG, where we have a Zelda that just outspaces everything and gets the clutch forward airs. But even there, we didn't see a Falco.
Yeah, and also Kins0, I'd say his Falco is on another level, and it's like quite difficult to prepare for.
Maybe it's on 2 other levels. It's
maybe
a scary beast,
another plane of existence, perhaps. It's like, it's not just really good, but it's also like easily the most aggressive good Falco in Europe. So it's quite difficult to like get experience for, I'd say.
Yeah, he goes in, he just doesn't give you room. But I wonder. His Falco didn't destroy Max game 1?
I mean, Max, to be fair, he is like he's basically a UK PR player in terms of skill level, so I think it's the over-under of how well his Sheik did. It wasn't like that surprising that he did okay against Kins0. Maybe a bit lucky, but you know, he's like a skill player in his own right for sure.
Went for some kind of chain grab there. That's ambitious. Not sure if Zelda with her 12 frame grab can have a chain grab.
She technically can on like some DIs at some percent, but it's not good.
You see the AMS attack skill? It's not just on Sheik. I didn't expect him to get that.
Oh, that was a really sick nair by Kins0.
That was a very sneaky nair, yeah. Really low as well. Right, Max, you know, for all we said that Kins0 is very aggressive, I feel like he isn't being that aggressive, actually.
He might just...
Maybe he's a bit scared because of the aerials, you know?
I don't know. It's possible he just doesn't know the matchup, but he is going in now, and I think that is like totally fine way to play against Zelda. You can abuse platforms, but you can also just like run her down because she's not good out of shield. Her like best move out of shield is up smash, which is very unreliable.
Yeah,
nice back air.
Maybe.
I said the cursed phrase, nice back air. You can actually, I think I'm heading off commentary after this or the next set, so yeah.
You're heading off after this stock, actually. You can say it's a superb quality backwards aerial, like so. And that's what it was.
It's a supremely skilled aerial in the backwards direction.
Very impressive. So, can we... Max, he's holding his own, he's still holding his own, and Kins0 after this doesn't have that much left, I think. So, can he... Maybe this stock, ideally, or after the next stock, can he equalize?
He's playing he's kind of suffocating Max's space quite effectively.
Now he's really... The first 2 stocks, I think Kins0 was a bit still looking for, you know, where can I stand, where can't I stand, and now he's got it down. He's
Oh,
exactly fluctuating.
smashes the eyes all the way through and then gets F smash the other side. That is pretty crazy.
And the last hit is really strong of that F smash.
Yeah, it's like decent enough that you can like set up an edge guard and then if you get your one read.
Wow, he got
But-
really good DI for how sudden that back air was.
He's really bullying Max in neutral. It looks like he's basically unable to get any clean openings on Kins0 at all. And
Making the lasers work.
yeah, I think this is like he's sort of worked out how he needs to be playing this, just like nice and suffocating, and yeah,
Alright, yeah.
really brutal game.
That's a quality backwards aerial. Well, that's very unfortunate for Max that he didn't get that Falco down, because now he has to use Samus, and he's probably I'm thinking he's probably gonna lose at least one more stock, maybe even two.
Yeah, to be fair, I think this isn't really a matchup where Falco plays super aggressively. So he might have some time to like try and work out something to do against Kins0. But still, it's just like it's Kins0's Falco, which is really good.
Yeah, exactly.
Versus Max's Samus, which I can say is, from experience, is alright. It's not anything to write home about.
Yeah, so after this stock, Kins0 only has his Link left, so I think it really depends on this next stock how much value Kins0 can get out of this. Because if it's, you know, if he gets cheesed or dies quickly, then his Link is in for a world of hurt, I think.
Actually, that matchup's not too bad.
Or is he just gonna projectile camp him?
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But I think if we get to see that matchup or much of it, I don't think it's like terrible for Link at all. So.
Maybe I'm looking at the tier list again, and I'm just, you're just assuming.
It's got some secret depth to it. I'll say that.
Hidden lore.
But,
right, no jump, but he's still got a grapple.
yeah, this is just going to be a case of. Oh yeah. Maybe he didn't have a grapple. Maybe he like used it at some point accidentally or something. But whatever. Loses the stock.
Kins0 got a quick stock. He got a little percent.
Housewife dash back, crouch cancel, down smash. But he doesn't manage to get to top platform in time. That's rough. Oh, he like faded back too far there. I think he might have been trying to read a roll that just didn't come.
Shine's not gonna kill on Fountain. Then the down smash. No.
Yeah, you like double jumped. He didn't need to, but he gets an F smash
That's
and
kill.
up tilt.
All right. That F smash, not the best DI. Kins0, I don't think was expecting that.
Yeah. It's nice up tilt to just close out the edge guard.
All right, so
sure.
we're still going to see a pretty full game of Samus Link then, because it's 3 stocks against 4. So I wonder what secret lore are we going to be seeing? You know, what is the hidden strength of Link versus Samus?
Okay, so Samus F tilt, which is normally really good in a bunch of matchups. Link can actually just shield grab it, which like at full distance, and also is totally fine at like anti-airing against Samus. Can projectile camp back. Lots of Link's grounded moves. Samus can't really contest. Like his jabs, if Samus is shielding, they're like really safe. So he actually has like a decent number of options which he can do. But it all depends on if Kins0 really knows the matchup at all.
Yeah, exactly. With his DK, it was against a Sheik. We saw that his DK was, you know, it was practiced, but not exactly well versed in the matchup, I think. And his Link may be a bit less practiced, and Samus is even more uncommon, so it may be worse for both criteria.
Nice quick juggle. Love the F smash. It's great against at that percent. It's great against CC anyway. At low percent, you can CC the first hit and then get a punish. But overall, really
hard bomb. Yeah. And he's also so Max has let him go to Yoshi's. What do we think about this? What should he have banned, or what did he ban?
I would have said that FD is the worst stage for Samus against Link.
Yeah, you just get camped, and he just jumps over you when you try to approach.
Yeah, and you can't use platform missiles or anything to like contest. So far, it's actually looked pretty ugly. I think Kins0 has worked out more or less how he should be playing. He's kind of like boxing him in quite a lot. I like that Nair, but nice wave dash out grab.
Goes for the
Ooh.
thing. Can he get a read? Yeah, but Kins0 knew Max needed that read.
Nice up the shield.
I like these forward airs. Just as I say that, he does one on shield, but he can control with the up air. He can control a lot of vertical space, and then with a forward air, a lot of horizontal space. And Samus just isn't the quickest in the air.
Also, technically, Link's forward air can be +0 on block, so it is technically possible to get it to be like safe on shield and just shield before Samus gets the up B out, and then you can punish as Link. So it's pretty, it's okay. It's quite difficult to do that in practice, but
it's got to be very low forward air then.
Yeah, it's like one of the harder like areas to get totally safe.
Once again, gets a knockdown, gets the F smash. These F smashes have been working out well for Max, I think, but he's not really getting enough of them.
Nice quick up air just to like shock him. It seems like he's kind of getting stuck on platforms a lot, and it's Ooh, great F smash. I'm not sure if he was like predicting that edge cancel, but if he was,
no impact land. I think that should have been an up air. Yeah, I think it really comes down to the fact that we're on Yoshi's.
Yeah.
You see the counter pick advantage. If this was, Fountain again, I think it would be much better for Max.
Yeah, it seems like it's just kind of getting choked in terms of space.
He doesn't have enough space, and also he dies very quickly. Right now, this stock is a healthy one. Yeah, kills from all the way down bottom at 144%. The pair still kills. Yeah, so
I think that was a competent showing from Kins0 for sure. It seemed like he knew what he was doing. I think as Max, it looked like it was possibly going to be like a good situation as well, because Samus Link, that's winnable, and this is against Kins0, who I would have said is one of the favorites for this, but doesn't quite go the way.
His Link just was solid enough.
Yeah, I think it might be a matter of Max not knowing the matchup as well, or if anyone knows the matchup. But yeah, I think it was an overall decent showing by Max. I think his Sheik looked good like throughout, but his other characters kind of struggled. His Samus did well to get that stock against the Falco, but the Zelda just didn't really accomplish anything. And then the Samus looked okay, but like against Link, it can be a bit weird.